It was only when I found out that she was skipping school lunches that it was confirmed.
One of the major problems that children with anorexia have is eating in public. They feel that everyone's looking at them, they feel that people are looking at how much they're eating, at what they're eating, they think that people think they're greedy, that they're eating too much, and they would much rather eat on their own, maybe with their families, but certainly not in a public place. The idea of the meal is to put the parents back in charge and back in control of the children, to take over our role, which has been to see that the children eat the right quantity of food and that they eat it without hiding it.
It's a huge test for Natasha. It's the first time she's been out for a meal in months. They're going to an organic food store. She must eat a creamy pasta meal and then a pudding to pass.
After you, young lady.
This one or that one? Well, I hate courgettes. Fennel's really strong.
Carrots you love. Always have done.
Celery's alright. I get very nervous even now before I have to eat food. You know, you sort of get butterflies in your tummy sort of feeling.
If you take yeast-free, you find it doesn't give you that bloated feeling in the tummy so much.
In a way, you are scared of it, but it's just the sort of thought of eating it and knowing that it's going to put on weight and just knowing that you're going to sort of feel horrible and bloated and just generally disgusting after you eat it.
Natasha is doing well and eats without a fuss.
Is it warm enough for you? Hot enough for you? It's delicious.
Pasta's quite hard.
Good ingredient.
It's really creamy.
Spinach. Concentrate on the spinach.
And her dad has some good news for her.
Which day? I hear you're moving into the blue kitchen.
Yes! Really?
She said you were nearly ready. You were eating a bit quicker. Not so slowly.
Moving into the blue kitchen is important progress, as it means she'll no longer be supervised by staff while she is eating.
I do see great changes. She's toughened up emotionally, and so have I. We've both had to deal with the issue. I would imagine the hardest part is going to maintain an eating schedule that she's become accustomed to here at home, because this is not how they eat here, is not how we eat at home, or many families would. But God forbid I should eat the same diet that she's on and the same calorific value, or I'd be in the heart attack ward within a short period of time.
It's great news. Natasha's passed her lunch.
Can we get a dog?
We'll talk about it. Why?
You better be hungry, Phil.
I love you. Go on, talk to you later, yeah?
See you later.
It's a tough regime at the best of times, but through the weeks and months at Rhodes Farm, they develop strong friendships.
I think the people here are amazing. We have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day we're all in the same boat, and having someone there that understands you is like, you know, wow, there's someone else in this world that actually knows what I'm going through. I'm just getting on so well with Bryony. You know, if you're by yourself, that makes it so much harder to try and get better. I mean, you need someone to talk to and kind of snap you out of things a little bit.
As well as the support they find from each other, therapy is a crucial tool in helping them deal with the illness. 12-year-old Bryony is approaching the end of her stay and has just a week to go before she'll be discharged.
Everybody that gets anorexia, nobody thinks about it and does it in the same way. And it's not just as simple as you think you're large, so you decide to lose weight. It's nothing to do with that. I never thought I was large or fat or anything.
No, it's okay.
I found it really useful because I've sort of got kind of an idea of how I got ill. And I think it was because I felt I wasn't noticed, so I thought maybe if I stopped eating I'd get noticed. And without therapy I don't think I would have really known what it was. So I think it's helped.
Bryony's been at the clinic for 4 months and it's time for her to leave. She's completed her stay and is at her target weight.
Things have definitely improved, and if I was doing this video camera the first 2-3 weeks I was here, I would be in tears, screaming, telling you how much I hate this place. But now I think things have changed so much, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I think about 8 out of 10, I would say 8 out of 10 I'm back to my old Bryony, my old self. And that feels good, because I look back at the pictures that I looked awful in. And I mean, I look back at, my mum tells me I was so horrible to her, and I just think, oh my god, that was awful.
It feels so strange. You never think the day will come, and then it does, and you're like, you just don't want to leave. And I'm going to be so upset. The person I'm going to miss the most is Tash, because I just love her so much.
When the children leave here, I always think there are 3 types of children. I think 1/3 of them are cured when they leave here. They are fit and well, they are never going to have another problem with anorexia. 1/3 of them will need some ongoing help and support over the next few months and maybe a year, but they get there in the end. And then there's 1/3 who unfortunately don't make it. And it doesn't matter how much help and support they get, they go from unit to unit to unit. They end up as adults with anorexia.
But for Bryony, the prognosis looks good.
Oh, where did you get that from? It says, countless people have eaten here and gone on to lead normal lives. Oh, that's so lovely.
And I just want to put the message through that you can recover after this illness if you put the effort in. Unlike quite a lot of people are doing, but I'm putting so much effort in to get better, and I just want to say that you can overcome this illness. It's not just, oh, you're ill and it's going to take years and years and years to get better. I mean, I still don't like food, but at least I'm trying to tell myself that I do, and tell myself that I can do this.
You pee all the way down the motorway. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye. Okay.
Naomi should have been discharged 2 months ago. She's been at the clinic for over 6 months now.
Why do I have to go to bed early?
It's your bedtime.
But I haven't ever gone to bed early.
She knew it was against the rules, but last night she was caught exercising in her room. She's now been put on total supervision in the evenings.
Bless me.
the ice exercises get stronger when I'm stressed and upset, but it's like I feel like at the moment it's so tough, so hard to do it. It's not like I want to do it, but there's nowhere I can do it. Like, I don't know, I like being, like, loving to do it so much, because I feel like when I was younger I didn't like doing exercise, like, but now I really enjoy it, and I just like, I like the fact that I don't know that I enjoy it now and stuff.
We're in the flat now, and Mary's having a shower, but she's been put on a special observation because she's caught exercising. So that means that the patient is supervised all the time, and we have to keep an eye on what she's doing. Because she's exercising, she won't keep her weight up. So we have to watch them, like in the shower they also drink water, so we have to watch them as well. Okay. Naomi? Yeah? I'm going to come in for a little while. You okay?
You just have the fear that you'll lose control. Like, I don't know, I always have the fear that I'll completely lose control over it, and then if I don't control my food, then I've got, like, nothing to control at all.
Naomi is used to going to bed at night and exercising for hours on end to try and burn calories.
I can't really sleep, but unless I feel tired. And I'll always deny it to myself. I just don't feel that I am ever tired.
Lie down, come on.
Just write in my diary.
Okay,
If put on supervision, they are watched around the clock, even when sleeping. But even then, Naomi can't resist getting her leg out of bed to try and burn even a few calories. As long as they're at a good weight and eating well, there's a programme of activities they can do. But because she's been caught secretly exercising, there's one person who's not allowed.
It gets me really frustrated and angry because I really want to do it, but I know I get caught, and like, I don't know, it's so hard to watch people and not be allowed to do it myself. It makes me feel really guilty. You get to watch other people do it and I just stand there.
Natasha is more than halfway through the programme and has passed all the tasks, but she's had a setback.
I was not told that! I was not told that! Tell her when I was told that! I was never told that! It's not a
She's been out for another meal with her dad. She had pasta, but by the clinic's rules she's not allowed to have pasta again. She should have had a meal with either chips or rice.
And it doesn't even say it on the sheet that you were given. It doesn't mention having fish and fucking chips. Why does it matter? Why? I had a really buttery sauce and ugly pasta. There is a blue